Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Chef Victoria Love, and today we're gonna make pumpkin pie. This is my recipe that I used at the restaurant for many years, made hundreds of pies, and the success of it is this little trick. We're gonna let it sit overnight in a strainer with some cheesecloth and strain out all the excess liquid. Then we'll mix together all the ingredients with light brown sugar, cinnamon, ginger, allspice, eggs. We're gonna get some heavy cream, and then we're gonna bake it into our pie crust. So let me get this set up. We're gonna get a container, drape the cheesecloth over a strainer, and get our pumpkin into it. Please subscribe so we can bring you more recipes. Thank you. So here are my 18 ounces of pumpkin puree, and I've got the cheesecloth in the strainer, and I've tucked it in so it doesn't fall in, and I'm gonna let this sit overnight in the refrigerator to let all the excess liquid strain off. Now this got to sit out overnight in the cheesecloth in the refrigerator, and you'll be amazed how much liquid has strained off. So let's just see. There you go. Look at all that liquid that's come off. And we want to just get rid of that because I tend to find that pumpkin pies can be a bit soggy with that extra liquid. So by doing that, then we'll make sure that our crust is really nice and crisp. So I'm going to take this out and squeeze out the excess. Now I don't waste anything, so I'm going to reserve that liquid and add it to my acorn squash dish for Thanksgiving. Here are all the ingredients for our filling. I've got our 2 eggs, and to that we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 3/4 of a teaspoon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of our beautiful kosher sea salt. Regular table salt is fine. And we're gonna whisk that together. To this, we're gonna add our 1 cup of heavy cream and our 5 ounces or 1 cup tightly packed light brown sugar. So basically, pumpkin pie, this type of pumpkin pie is a custard because we have our eggs and cream, and then we're gonna add in our pureed pumpkin that I strained off all the excess liquid. So at this point, we're gonna switch over from the whisk to the spatula to fold that in. So when you're folding, that means pretend the bowl is a clock. You're gonna start at 12, bring your spatula down to 6, and then flip it over. And you repeat this action continuously until that is all mixed in. And now, see how nice and smooth it is? Oh, the timer's going off. Perfect timing. Let me check the oven. So the pie crust was in the oven for actually 15 minutes at 350. So you have this light golden brown color. So we're gonna remove the pie base. And now I'm gonna brush that with some egg. This is just an egg yolk. And with a pastry brush, we're just gonna brush that on. And what that does, it makes a barrier between the crust and the filling, which is really liquidy. So make sure we have a nice, rich crust. So I'm gonna brush all that on, and then we're gonna add in our filling. Now that that's brushed in, we're gonna pour this in and let it go all over. And then we're gonna get it back in our 350-degree oven and bake it until it's completely set. Here it is, and it's been in there for about an hour actually. Now it's still a little jiggly in the center, but you see how much it's puffed up and it's beginning to crack. So I'm gonna put a skewer in the middle just to make sure it's not completely soaking wet. All right, you see how there's a bit of a crack here? So I'm not gonna wreck the appearance. I'm just gonna put it in the crack. And let's see, I pull it out and see. All right, not really sticking to it. It's not wet in the middle, so I'm gonna take this out and let it go. Here's our beautiful pumpkin pie. It's cooled, and as you can see, it has sunk back down. Looks absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to get into this, but I've got to wait until my class comes. So there you go. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and we'll make it at home. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Love's YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.